Okay, welcome to the third part of our video series on writing equations of quadratic functions. This one's going to be on writing given 3 points. So we're going to go ahead and just jump in and get started. The first thing that you need to do is remember your basic equation in standard form for a linear. That would be y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Now, when you look at this, you're given 3 points. And if you think about it, you're given x and y's is what you're given here. And so by looking at this equation, we can substitute in our x and our y because we know those. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a substitution for each point. So I'm going to go ahead and just write over here to the side 0, 9, because that's going to be my first substitution. So I'm going to put a 0 for the x and a 9 for the y. So 9 equals a 0 squared plus b times 0 plus c. See what I did? I just put in place of the x a 0. Now I can simplify that. 9 equals, and then a times 0 squared would be 0, and b times 0 is 0. So a is just equal to c. I'm going to put a box around that. Okay, now we're going to do the next point, which is 2, 1. And so again, the same way, we're going to put a 2 for the x and a 1 for the y. So 1 equals a 2 squared plus b times 2 plus c. I'm going to simplify. 1 equals, and that would be 4a. I'm just going to flip those around if that's okay. Plus 2b plus c. Again, I'm going to box that one for you. And then we're going to do the third point, which is 3, 3. Okay, so I'm going to put a 3 for the x and a 3 for the y. So 3 equals a 3 squared plus b times 3 plus c. Again, I'm going to simplify. 3 equals, that'd be 3 squared is 9, 9a plus 3b plus c. Okay, so we've got that done, and I box that one again. Now, one of the things I hope that you start recognizing is that this looks very similar to a 3 by 3 that we've done in the past. So, So we're going to, first off, we know that C is 9, so we're going to substitute that in, because by substituting in that piece, I'm going to eliminate it down to a 2 by 2. So I'm going to come over here to the side and do that. 1 equals 4a plus 2b plus c, which is 9. That's going to simplify down because I'm going to move my 9 over to both sides. So a negative 8 equals 4a plus 2b. So now that is my equation I'm working with. I'm going to do the same thing for number 3. So 3 equals 9a plus 3b plus 9. I'm going to move that 9 over. I get a negative 6 equals 9a plus 3b. I'm going to box that. Now, do you remember us doing systems of equations earlier? So that's where I'm going to take now and put those two together and do a simplification. Okay, so, let's see, negative 8 equals 4a plus 2b. Negative 6 equals 9a plus 3b. I'm going to need to do an elimination. So I'm going to multiply my top by a negative 3 and the bottom by 2. So 24 equals a negative 12a minus 6b. Is everybody good there? Now by 2, so a negative 12 equals 18a plus 6b. Again, the purpose of that was to cancel those out, and they do. So I get 12 equals 6a, divide So A equals 2. So now I have A and C on that, and now we can go back and we can find out what B is. And you can use, again, either one of these. Remember us doing that before. Since this was down here at the bottom, I'm just going to do it first, or do it 9 times 2 plus 3B. So negative 6 is 18 plus 3B. These do take a little bit. Minus 18 minus 18. So negative 24 equals 3B. Divide. So B is going to equal a negative 8. And there is my answers to A, B, and C. Now, I'm writing an equation, so I'm not done. I'm going to come back up to my equation then and substitute in. So y equals A, which is 2, x squared, plus B, which is a negative 8. So I could put minus there if I wanted. Okay, minus x, and then, okay, so minus 8x plus c, which is 9. And so I could rewrite it as y equals 2x squared minus 8x plus 9. And that would be my final answer. Now, I've got a lot of stuff going on there, but I want to go back through this real quick with you. Okay, so we're going to substitute each point in for the x and the y. And then we have a system of equations that we can solve. And you should remember how to solve systems. If you need to jot this down, I would pause and write this down.